All right, so you've got this new MainStage setup. It's awesome, it's amazing, it sounds beautiful. You're ready to take it out, but what do you need to take it out? Let's talk about it. All right, so this video is about budget MainStage accessories that you need to use your rig effectively. All right, it's more catered towards a scenario where you have to get in and get out. Like, let's say there are 10 artists on the program and you only need to play for one. So you need to get in, get set up, make yourself sound amazing, and then get out. So if you wanted to leave, you could leave. All right, so we're gonna look at two setups and we're gonna go over the pros and cons. But before we do that, the first thing you need is a bag to hold it all. I'm gonna show you the bag I got. It was amazing. I don't think it's available on Amazon anymore, but it's got like this fur thing on the inside. So when I slip my laptop in, it's like I'm slipping it into like some furry royalty type thing. And of course, most importantly, it's got compartments, different compartments for me to put all the cords, which is really important. The biggest thing with the bag is all your equipment stays in the bag, all times. You never take it out unless you need to do something, and at that moment you put it right back in when you're done. So at any moment you can just pick up and go. Next thing, let's remember what MainStage does. It takes in MIDI or audio and it does some stuff with it, and then it outputs MIDI or audio. So we're gonna use a situation where MIDI comes in and audio comes out. The first setup is extremely simple. There's 3 different cords. The first is a USB to MIDI device. I suggest the M Audio MIDI Sport Uno. I've tried others, they sucked. I had moments where I'd play and then the MIDI data would just be lost, so I'd get note ons and no note offs, and the notes would just be like sustaining, but without my sustain pedal. It was horrible. So MIDI Sport Uno by M Audio is what I suggest. Links will be down in the description. You need a USB cable. You're either gonna be faced with a situation where the keyboard outputs MIDI or it outputs USB natively, and you need to plug in a USB cable. Of course, you need a way to get sound from the computer to wherever it needs to go. So for that, you need a stereo breakout Y cable. Now, just a quick note here, you do not want the one that doesn't break out. So it's really a tip ring sleeve to tip ring sleeve, 1/4 inch to 1/8 inch. You don't want that one. It'll give you problems. When you're using pro audio equipment, left-right signal to a balance signal, briefly I'll say, it doesn't work. It cancels itself out and it sounds horrible. So don't get that, get the breakout cable. The pros of this are what? It's only 3 cords. You can carry that anywhere. It's easy to plug in, it's easy to get out. Setup time is fast. Some higher end keyboards even, they have audio digital inputs that let you just plug your MacBook or whatever right into the keyboard, and then you just play through the keyboard. You can even layer it with keyboard sounds if you want. Some people, they use a mixer. If they have an extra channel on the mixer, you just boop, boop, right up into the mixer and you're straight. One of the downsides to this is it's a laptop output. The way laptop outputs work is there's different kinds of signals. There's a line output and there's a headphone output. They're not the same, but a laptop has to support both. So they have a kind of middle ground which they fit in, and it's when you plug it into professional audio equipment, it doesn't always give you the desired effect. Sometimes you have distortion. That's one of the downsides. It bothers me. And the other thing is phantom power. So quickly, I'll tell you what happened to me. One time somebody was using a cable which had XLR on one side and 1/4 inch on the other side. And they had phantom power going through that cable from the mixer. I plugged in my laptop to it using one of these breakout cables without the knowledge that they were doing this, and my sound card was shot. It didn't work anymore. It still doesn't work to this day, and I'm really upset about it, actually. Another big one is you don't have a headphone output, so you can't hear yourself unless they have some form of monitor system that shoots sound back at you. So there's a possibility you get in a situation where you can't hear yourself. All right, so setup number 2. Basically, this is centered around one big thing, which is an audio interface. Now, I suggest you get an audio interface with MIDI in on it. You want it to be able to support everything you do. Now, me personally, I got a Behringer Euphoria UMC 404 HD. Links in the description. It has XLR output. It has 1/4 inch output. It has RCA output even, and it has extra unbalanced outputs. It has MIDI in, and it's all powered by USB. So it was perfect for what I needed. It just satisfied every different need that I have. With that, it'll usually come with a USB cable. You need another one in the slight case that the piano you're using is like a MIDI controller. When you get there, it's powered by USB. So you need another USB cable for that. And then of course you need the cords to connect it all. So you need the MIDI cords, the XLR cords. I myself have short ones, 2 or 3 feet, and then you need balanced TRS cables. The pros to this are, of course, it's still the same. Easy setup, easy breakdown. You just grab it and the cords in your laptop and you go. You also have a headphone output that so you can hear yourself in the event they don't have a system where you can hear what you sound like. And the last thing is you have an output control. So you can control your volume through the actual interface instead of the volume up and down on the MacBook. All right, everyone, those are the 2 setups. They're awesome, they're affordable. I like them. There are some other things or honorable mentions. There's the Korg Nano Control 2. I have one myself. I use the sliders to work my instruments. If you haven't seen my MainStage setup for 2017, link will be down in the description. Go check it out. With this, I always suggest you get the case. The thing is built well, but it's not built to be in a bag. The sliders pop off, the knobs pop off. Just get the case for it, you'll be happy. All right, so with that, you'll be up to 3 different possible USB cables. Some of the Macs, most of the Macs, the older Macs only come with 2. So you need a USB hub so that you can use all of them. Then with the second setup, if you want headphones, you get a set of headphones. I use the Easy KZ ZSTs. They're dual driver. They sound great. I love them. And most importantly, I always travel with a sustain pedal. An extra sustain pedal has helped me millions of times. It's just amazing. Get a sustain pedal, travel with that, have it. Don't use it if you don't have to, but when you need to, use it. So that sums it up, y'all. That's everything. All the links will be down in the description. Now, disclaimer, I am not sponsored by any of the products I've put in here, none of them, but I am an Amazon affiliate. I will get a kickback off of any purchases you make, but legit, these are all products that I use. Do me a favor, do you use different things, the same things? Put them down in the comments below so we can all talk about it. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Like this video if you liked it, subscribe for more content, click the bell icon, and we'll see you next time. Peace, y'all.